knowing who we really are. When our internal reference point is our spirit, our true self, we experience all the power of our spirit. When our internal reference point is the ego or self-image, we feel cut off from the source. And the uncertainty of events creates fear and doubt. The ego is influenced by objects outside the self, circumstances, people, and things. It thrives on the approval of others. See, he says ego thrives on the approval of others. I should accept you. It wants to control, ego wants to control whatever is possible around us. And it also wants but it lives in fear. Ego always lives in fear. But the ego is not who we really are. The ego is our social mask. It is the role we are playing. Ego is the role we are playing. It is the mask what we have put. The need for approval, the need to control things, and the need for external power are fear-based. This kind of power is not the power of pure potentiality. The power of the self or true power. Self-power is true power because it is based on the laws of nature and comes from knowledge of the self. Self-power draws things that we want to us. It magnetizes people, situations and things to support our desires. This support from the laws of nature is the state of grace. When we are in harmony with the nature, we create a bond between our desires and the power to make these desires materialize. Now, how can we experience the law of pure potentiality? One way is through the practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out the world and making time to simply be with ourselves. In the Bible is this expression, quote, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting our desires, because in stillness you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing power. Imagine throwing a little stone into a still pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you go into silence and introduce your intention. There is a next chapter after that, intention and desire. There is more clarity on that. Even the faintest intention ripples across the field of universal consciousness that connects your desire with everything else. This field can orchestrate any infinity of details for you. Things as right or wrong, good or bad, you create a lot of turbulence in your internal dialogue. This turbulence consists the flow of energy between you and the field of pure potentiality. In the silent space between your thought is a state of pure awareness. Between your thought, we are getting thoughts always, one thought, next one thought. Between that gap, he says, is the pure awareness, the inner stillness that connects you to pure power. Through the practice of non-judgment, you silence your mind and access your inner stillness. Another way to experience the law of pure potentiality is to spend time in nature. Forest, a mountain or the sea, connecting with nature's intelligence will give you a sense of unity with all of life and help you to get in touch with the innermost essence of your being. This essence is full of magic and mystery. It is fearless. It is free. When you are grounded in the knowledge of your true self, you never feel fearful or insecure about money or fulfilling your desires. You never feel guilty about wanting or having an abundance of anything, because you realize that the essence of all material wealth is life energy. You know that your desires are inseparably connected with everything else. Your very desire is not your own. It's an evolution. Pure potentiality says that you are consciousness itself, both as it manifests in the material world and as it lies unmanifest in your being. With the knowledge and practice of this law, you can put yourself in harmony with nature and create with carefreeness, joy, and love. Wherever you go in the midst of activity, carry your stillness. With the law of pure potentiality, these are the three things which you have to do. You can just repeat it after what I say. Take time each day to be silent, to connect with your spirit, to just be with you. Practice non-judgment. Begin each day with the statement, "Today I shall judge nothing that occurs." And throughout the day, remind yourself of that statement each time you catch yourself judging. This is about judging. Commune with nature. Silently observe the intelligence within everything. Watch a sunset. Listen to the sound of the ocean, or simply smell the scent of a flower. These are the three things what he says.
Give a big hand to him. Great.